While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And away we go from Dublin. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
2nd and 8. He's Marley won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's going to throw this one. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Back to throw. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
18 Cardinal, 18. Hey, check that. Check. Street. Keep it. Go.
Give now to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throw left side, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll throw on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
It's a pickup of 9 yards. And they're going to have a first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. They go play action on first. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Now some room to work. And he's in. Touchdown! The Dragons finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. He's going to push one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Working quickly here. Throwing now on 1st down. McBride hauls it in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd and 12 now. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals break the tie here in the 1st. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action here. He steps in and makes the interception. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end a critical takeaway.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Dragons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Now touching down a couple of yards away from that marker. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Neither side separating much so far. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They have it on 2nd and short. Brushes him off with ease. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's a bootleg for him. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dragons parlay the interception into points. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Dragons tie things up at 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He's loaded another one up. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Dragons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 23. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play coming here. Setting up the screen. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Ready?
In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ready, set.
It's 2nd and goal. Dropping back to throw. Forced out to his right. The Dragons get some late points and the lead. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dragons get some late points and the lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie this game at 21. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 36. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Setting up a throw. Connecting on the slant. There he goes, right sideline. And that is a touchdown. The Dragons get some late points and the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Searches from, they bring the pressure, down he goes! Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down, a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Another try following the sack. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He stays up. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. One final shot before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Track at 60.
Back now, pressure on its way. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready? Left thing, 19.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Tiger, 19. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
They're throwing it. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And they take this in for the score. The Dragons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. The give now to Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on third.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here's the snap on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. On 1st down, they'll run. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give them a 1st down. Blown back gets the handoff. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Here's a throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dragons make it a 3-possession game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Dragons stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Offense up to the line fast. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 4. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dragons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26, and it sets up first down. And they'll pitch it out to him. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. That's the end of the third on Sunday. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now motion him out of the backfield. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Completed to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons put up even more points in a win. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Dragons continue piling onto this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Flush down now to his left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Working quickly here. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the...
And they pick him off again! And the Dragons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault. but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Let's go.
Back to throw now. Caught by his back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side. And in for the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Back to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Dragons take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
2nd and 8. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, Incompletions follow.
And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. It's the 2-minute warning here in Dublin. Cardinals trying to do some window dressing. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this 1st down. Throw left side, complete. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Now looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it at the 30. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Trey Benson, the touchdown. And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. And they pick him off again. And the Dragons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Headed out right. He brings it in. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dragons continue piling it on here in the 4th. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
interception. And the Dragons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And as we play in October,